Hey Aquarius! Welcome to your second July reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. This is going to be a timeless general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Ooh, I hope you guys are doing well. Meh. Just some house rules. Timeless, or this reading is timeless because obviously time is an illusion. So just because I'm posting this in July, if you find it in August, if you find it in next July, don't let that bother you. The message will be as relevant to you then as it was the day it was filming. Just depends where we all are on our journey. My only ask, since this is general, take just the parts that resonate with you. Don't try to force any messages. If something doesn't fit your situation, leave that on the table. Take the rest. With that being said, I want to focus this particular reading on kind of what's going on with our energies, right? We've officially survived eclipse season. We've had our third and final eclipse for the summer. We're still surrounded by that energy. We'll have it with us, till the end of the year. Usually it's there for about 6 months. You may see results sooner or later, but the energy is going to be there. For you guys, my lovely aquas, this energy, and this may be a little different. This is going to be more applicable to your rising sign, because obviously your signs and who rules what house will differ depending. So especially my Aquarius risings, this is for you. But Aquarius suns, this still applies, but you may want to check out your rising sign just if this doesn't fit your situation. But for the most part, Aquarius, you guys are dealing with a lot of, let's say balance. Let's say balance is kind of your key word right now. And that, again, could be physical balance. It could be spiritual balance. And how you're kind of recognizing it and maintaining it. And even considering everything that's going on in the world and what's happening today. We're almost surrounded by imbalance and changes and shifts. So how do we find that still center? Or where do we find that place where we can operate and function in a happy and healthy way, right? So some of you, this could be, how do I find balance between rest and work and play? Could be, how do I, for some of you, it could even be, where do I find the drive and the motivation? I'm not taking that one, that was just me being clumsy. And if it's spiritual balance, it could be with faith. It could be maybe your beliefs are changing. Okay, we're going to take that. You know what's funny? This was the card I put back. It was like, oh, no, don't even do that to me. All right, so, oh my God, so funny. So funny. Literally talking about spiritual balance. Who pops out? Krishna. So funny. So funny. All about devotion too. Look at that. Hopefully it'll focus. Maybe not. There we go. All right. So prompt reads, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Love this. Love this. So those of you with a strong spiritual practice, definitely big shout out to you, right? Talking about your devotion being seen. It doesn't even necessarily have to be spiritual devotion. This can be dedication to, your own endeavors, to work, to a relationship, right? Again, depends what commitment we're talking about, what questions you brought to this reading, or, whatever is in your situation right now. But the key is that whatever is significant and important to you that you are dedicating your time to, it is going to flourish. Right? You've put in the right amount of effort and energy into it. Or your dedication is that, if you're honoring that dedication, and again, trying to struggle to find the balance but not giving up on it, it's being seen by your guides. They're there to support you with that. So, beautiful. Love to see that. And we got this bad boy, Horus. Hi, Horus. Cosmic Gateway. Great card for manifestation. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Beautiful. Now, the first thing that literally popped into my head as I was reading that card, this is coming. I don't think this is here yet. And I say that because of this gateway and it having to do with your thoughts and how your thoughts become your beliefs and your actions, and extrapolate that out to reality. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so thought area, mental area, still a little slow, still a little backwards. Not for long, literally a couple days away from Mercury going direct. Even once it goes direct, you still want to give it some time. It's kind of like Mercury just woke up and rolled out of bed. He still needs to have his coffee and stretch a little bit. Like, you know, this is coming. This is coming. So be super excited about that. And again, this is the gateway that whatever you're dedicated to, whatever you're putting your energy and effort into, this has been seen. Once this opens, that's where you receive the reward for it, right? So if you're still kind of figuring out, feeling this out, and still in that mode where like, oh, I just can't get my stuff together and do this the way I want to, you still got time. This is like the warning to be like, hey, you're in this window where I want you to kind of get rolling on something, because once you do, then I get to give you rewards for it. But if you don't do this, I can't do this. It's a little bit of that, but feels really good. So if you guys, Aquas, if you have been really dedicated to something, working on something, or even if there's been an idea and a thought that you want to get something off the ground, or you want to make more time for something in particular, now is the time. Now is the time. Even if it seems hard and oh, we're going to take that. I don't know what that is, but we're taking it. No matter what it is, literally no. Actually, no. We'll just take this as bonus. We're gonna. Sorry, Krishna. We're gonna. I'm not gonna flip it over yet. We're gonna leave it a secret. Totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, whatever it is that you are kind of figuring out. Again, part of this whole eclipse was to help you find that balance, right? How to find the right percentage of energy and effort to put into all these things. So it's okay if you don't know what this is. The whole point of this eclipse was to get you ready and to help clear out the mirror. So you're still in that goo phase. You're still in that phase where we're trying to figure everything out. Nothing's solidified yet. But use this window to really drive that home. It will take some extra drive. It might take a little push depending, where you are. But it's all doable. And again, the reward is going to be big. Okay. I'm going to put these face down only because I want to flip that before we see what these guys are. Let's see. Hey. So bottom of the deck, you've got the Seven of Wands. So some people see that as a block. I don't really see it as a block, especially in this deck. You can totally see, like, nothing's blocking your way. It's almost like you push the other six. You push the other six to the side to make way for yourself. To me, the Seven of Wands is all about independence and kind of taking a stand for yourself. They're like, no, this is my life. I'm doing it my way. I'm glad you have your opinion, but that belongs to you, not to me. Living my life over here. So, love to see that coming out, or at least on the bottom of the deck. And we have, Eight of Swords. So, definitely might have a little struggle bussy moment for some of you. And we talked about that when we were talking about Krishna. How, yes, we want to be dedicated and push through with something as we still continue to find this balance. So for those of you who haven't found the balance, or still feel like I'm not doing enough of this, I'm not doing enough of that, I need more time for this, those blocks, blocks are just perceptions. There are ways around that. It may take being a little creative. It may take a moment of stillness to just kind of read through it and kind of gauge what's going on. But know that these blocks do not keep you trapped. They aren't as restrictive as they seem to be. All right? And we're going to figure out what that means. But interesting energy to kind of come flying out. Oh, stop it. Actually, here, let's go one by one, because I just think it'll be a little more fun. You're getting such a playful reading. Like, it's so silly. So here we have 10 of Pentacles. Yes! Again, dedication, commitment. This is a legacy, right? This 10 of Pentacles, it's a legacy. It's abundance. It's commitment. I think I said that already. But that's really what it is. That's really what it is. Such a beautiful card. But at the very least, it's all about abundance. And then we have the Two of Wands. Beautiful. This is a decision. This is a choice that needs to be made. What are we putting out there? What's my intention for the rest of the year? What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? Some of you, this could even be, who do I want to be? What is it I want to manifest, right? This could have to do with work, because again, we're talking about pentacles, so it could do with coins, making those coins, putting those coins in the bank. How do we earn a living? Where do I find value? Where do I build my worth? Could be a thing. But it could also just be, who do you want to be? What do you do? Who are you? Right? Look at this. More pentacles. So you have the Mother of Pentacles as well. Beautiful, nurturing energy. But again, all about stability and abundance. Manifestations. I feel like a lot of this is about, where do we find stability, right? Because this doesn't feel stable. This doesn't feel stable. So how do we find that? What do I need to do to help me feel like this versus feel like this? What do I need to do? How do I need to shift? What changes do I need to make to free myself from these, again, blocks? Or free myself or push beyond these limitations so that I feel steady, that I feel secure, that I feel like, the energy is worth it and what I'm putting in is coming back to me and it's continuing to grow and develop and not just kind of be spent. Oh, Aquarius, I can't with this reading. You guys are I love it. Then you also have the Four of Wands. And I love it in this deck because it makes like this little portal in the center, right? It's a beautiful card. I'm actually so into the Four of Wands in this deck. But again, Four of Wands. Four is, again, stability, right? You think of a square. Stable. Foundations. This card has a lot to do with celebrations and gratitude and gratefulness and bringing all the community and the town together to celebrate the harvest, right? But it's reaping. I would also even say that for some of you, this might be something that affects more than just you. So, I mean, it could talk about something you do that's affecting your family or could benefit your family. Or if this is in work, maybe you're the boss and this benefits your team, your company. I don't know. Depends how high up you are. But seeing this Four of Wands definitely feels like we're building some really solid foundations. And for some of you, it's a foundation that extends past just yourself. And of course, you're a super social, especially socially aware person. So that doesn't surprise me if this is kind of communal in a way. Okay? All right. We're going to pull some clarifiers and get a little more. Ooh. Ooh. All right. I'm going to put this on the side for a moment. Okay. Oh, just keeps getting better. So, one thing I'm going to throw out, I'm going to go out of order for a little bit. So last week's reading, I talked about love, right? Especially for those of you looking for new love. Could be coming in. Could be about you taking some chances and being bold, right? And, shout out to my Aqua friend I've been texting this week. I never remember the readings from the week before. The only reason I know this is because we were talking about it. So shout out to you, you know who you are. But you have the soulmate card here with the Two of Cups, which doesn't have to be romantic. It could totally be platonic. I don't think that's the case for you, lucky ducks. And I say that because you also have a divine pairing. Queen and King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Beautiful. I will say, even though, Aquarius, you are a masculine sign, I do feel like you are the queen. You are the Mother of Pentacles, and we're bringing in a divine masculine, right? And it's not about gender, right? It's about energy. So this could easily be a man, this could easily be a woman. Like, don't let, mother and father fool you. I don't know why we don't want to focus. Camera's getting all twitched out over this energy like me. Either that or I need to clean my lens. But good sign that what we're talking about is about some type of divine fated partnership. So if you're feeling blocked out of meeting someone or building a family, I understand that with quarantine, it's a thing. No, it's not as hard as you think. It's really not. Now, with this Nine of Wands here, especially having it fall on the Two of Wands, I don't know what I was going to say there. This could do with you having to kind of get out of your comfort zone, or at least having to do things differently. Like if you're used to meeting people out at a bar, obviously not an option, or at least not the best option right now. So it could be about getting online and doing some online dating. If this is about work, this may be about, we always did business a certain way, but now that customers aren't coming in, now we have to think differently. Now we have to be creative. This Nine of Wands is, to me, always about kind of stagnancy. It's got this kind of like stubborn, this is how I do it, this is how it's been, I'm just going to keep going this way. You got to make a new choice here with this Two of Wands. Something has to be done differently. Something has to be done differently. And again, that shift, make space for this counterpart to come in. Super excited. And then you have another Four, clarifying your Four of Wands. You have the Four of Pentacles. And again, it's this like double portal situation. I just, the synchronicities in your reading right now. I just can't stand it. Now, most decks, Four of Pentacles is kind of a miserly, kind of grabby, real handsy energy. In this particular deck, especially seeing it in this reading, it feels more about security, right? Because we've got all these resources, but they're all bounded up and kind of tied up, so they're secure together, right? And we started this with the Ten of Pentacles. So again, it's about building this foundation, something that's going to last, something that is strong and sturdy and durable. And then you also have the King and Queen of Pentacles, two also very grounded, practical, well-manifested and abundant signs. You are building this huge, I almost wanted to call it a nest egg. That was the word that came out. But it's about setting up this really abundant lifestyle. I don't even want to say future. I think there's a way of life that's evolving for you that is all about abundance and about having not only enough for yourself, but having enough to share, having enough to support bigger goals that affect more than just you. Whether it's, running a business that, you now can support employees, or this is just having the ability to, be generous and share and support those around you, family, friends, whoever, if it's donations, whatever it is. Building a life with this person where, it's safe and secure and stable and not paycheck to paycheck. This is a beautiful reading. And again, that's going to take some commitment on your own. And I think commitment in a couple ways. Commitment to the cause, whatever it is, work, relationships, love, whoever, But I think there's also this dedication to your own self, to how are you honoring you. Because again, if all your energy is going out and you're feeling spent and burnt, that's not honoring anything in this card, right? You can't show up and be an empty cup and try to match a full cup. That's not how this works. If you don't show up as a queen, this king ain't gonna see you, right? If we're attracting a king, we have to play the part, right? You can't be the scullery maid and think the king's gonna walk by and be like, yep, that's my wife. No, you gotta play the part. So again, this devotion is really about I was going to say endurance, but that's not really what I want to say. It's about building that strength, building that power within you. And again, you do that, this gateway opens and starts unloading these rewards. Unloading this Ten of Pentacles, unloading this Father of Pentacles, unloading this or opening, again, this is that gateway, right? Because we talked about portals here with the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles also. This Two of Cups, blessing you with this Two of Cups, right? For some of you, this could just be about breaking barriers to make way for these, right? Because we've had the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Two kind of major obstacles that can be broken through. One, by just surrendering and giving up the stubbornness. And two, seeing past this illusion and realizing, essentially we're limiting ourselves. Yes, I get it, you're tired, but that doesn't mean you don't have the energy to push through it. Yes, there's not enough time in the day, but we can make time for something. It's about prioritizing and shifting and finding, again, your magic word is #balance in this reading. #balance. I want you to write it on a post-it and put it on your mirror so to remind you, #balance. If you start to feel chaotic and out of whack, okay, how can I reprioritize? What needs to get done versus what, can wait, or what isn't really that important, or even what could I delegate out? Maybe there's some things on your plate that you don't really own. That could be a thing too. But ooh, what an abundant reading, Aquas. Exciting stuff. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, thank you for all your love and support. I'd love it if you could hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you're not already and you enjoyed the reading, please hit the subscribe button and join our little family here. We get together every week and do this. I did post the Timeless Tuesday reading up this morning. I'm filming on Tuesday. You'll probably see this on Wednesday. But that is up, so feel free to check that out. That's a new thing for the channel, so I'd love it if you could let me know how you liked it, maybe what else you'd like to see on the channel as we continue to grow together. So let me know. I'm open. But again, wishing you well. Stay safe and stay sane, as you know, we're still surrounded by a whole bunch of crazy. But I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you next week. Bye, Aquas.